everyone, welcome to Stamping Flair. I've just got a quick video today to show you how to make a quick and easy paper boy to decorate your gifts. My name is Rochelle Laird Smith and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I'm just sharing you something for your Christmas in July project, something that you can use even throughout the year. So it's just a simple paper boy, but it looks really pretty, and you just use your designer series paper. So use some double-sided paper for maximum impact, so it looks really pretty from when you look at it. And you do need a paper trimmer, something to cut your straight sheets of paper. I'm using for my glue, I'm using liquid glue, and I'm also using Seal Plus. We have Seal and we have Seal Plus, which is our tape runners, but Seal Plus is a little bit stronger, good for holding things like boxes and things like that, but I am using it for my boy. I am using the boy to decorate kits. Now, I have been talking about our kits today mainly to show you how easy they are to work with, and they are costed at $22 and $33, so they are very um, reasonably priced because you get about 9 projects generally in them. Some are craft kits and some are card kits. They are all inclusive, so you get an ink spot and you get the stamp set, and some are no stamping kits and others are. So you get your embellishments, you get instructions how to assemble, you'll get a block, a clear block to stamp with, and you get some adhesive as well. So it is a great idea for gift giving, and with the boxes they come in, I'll show you, they look really pretty. So I think just a bow, or I will show you what I would do with decorating them. Not much. I would put some designer series paper on it, just a simple, not even a full wrap, just a very simple wrapping, so you don't have to do too much to it, and it's ready for gift giving. And that's what, during Christmas we all need something really simple because we're all so busy, and I think these kits would make ideal presents for yourself or to give, great for teacher presents because they have everything in it. It's great for grandkids who want to craft, for friends, to get some friends together for just a girls' night out, or just even a office team building. They're good for various type of events. So because they are priced reasonably, you can get together and just put a kit together, and you'll get 9 projects roughly. Some have 8, I think, but it's good fun, and they look really pretty. Some I made one with the men's one had boats and anchors and lighthouses, and there were mini cards, and they even had a lovely little box to put them in. So I'll show you that one now, because I'm just going to turn the camera over to show you the box it comes in as well, so you can see how pretty they are. So just bear with me. So upside down. So this is the box it comes in. You can see, right? So it looks really nice. So really, if you wanted to, you could just put a big label there, because the craft, I think it looks nice. But I'm just going to show you what this kit. This wasn't the. I thought this was the one I had. I had that other one, but this is the. What's it called? No matter the weather. I was going to say under the weather. Under the weather is not right. So you get everything. So I've done the cards. I've made all the cards in this kit. Really cute. So pretty. That's blocking the light a bit. So let me get that. So you can see how nice they are. super simple to put together as well. You get the twine, and that's the twine that Kitten ran away, one of our kittens ran away with. I don't know where it's gone to, but it never has returned. That's the stamp set, so you can use that again. So pretty cards. You've got an ink spot there. You get basic brand that one. You get different colors, and those are my leftovers as well. So you've got some leftover die cuts and glue and things like that, and the instructions. So that's the box it comes in, and and it's funny. I thought it was another card kit in there, but I picked this paper. I'm going to show you what I picked to decorate this, and I think it works perfectly. The colors. This is Euro Peach Designer Series paper. Isn't it pretty? And I've just cut it down to 5 inches, and it's 5 by 12 inches there. So before I show you that, I'm going to show you how to do this glue. So I cut down my Designer Series paper to 6 inches, and I guess you could do this as whatever size you want, but I am doing it this size boy. You don't have to have that, and you can just have the rosette like that. You need for the main part 8 pieces, so it's 6 inches by 2 centimeters. So we start by taking our bond folder and giving it a curve. Not necessary, but I found it was easier doing this. So I'll first do 4 like that, and then I'm going to take another 4 and I'm going to make them a little bit shorter. Now I just gauged this, and I took about 3 centimeters off, I think, and I will just eye this. So you need a paper trim, definitely need a paper trimmer. So yeah, I'm taking 2 centimeters off. So so 4 pieces will be shorter than the other one, right? But they're still 2 centimeters wide. And then I've got 2 further strips which we can use for the tails if we want. I'm not going to curve that yet, just in case you get confused. So to put this together, we're just going to put some seal just there. I should have my silicone there. That would help, but I don't. It doesn't really matter. It does work. There we go. And then I'm just going to put it on one side. And then I'm just going to hold it on the other side. And that sticks nicely. And you'll see why by curving that with the bond folder, it made it easier. Otherwise, sometimes if you don't do that, it gives that crease. It doesn't look as nice. And then I put a bit of glue right where the join was. So then that's my center. And then we'll just fold it like that. So then you get like a figure 8. You see that? So we'll do the next one. Now I'm going to do this one a bit different. Assemble that. Assemble that. And then I join it like that. And then I'm putting the glue in there. It's like those, we make for parties, with the loops, paper chains. Yeah, see, I didn't cut that very straight, but so much for paper trimmer, we sure can't cut straight. Anyway, we can hide that one. a good paper crafter can camouflage. I hope one of our traits. So see, it's so far so good and simple, right? So you can see we just got these figures. So that's our 4 larger or longer pieces. Now our 4 smaller pieces. The same deal, just curve them, and now I'm gonna cheat, and because we're all busy at Christmas and we have no time, we'll just do them like this. Take them all together and curve it like that. So it doesn't have to be like exact, you know what I mean? So you'll get a smaller figure eight. By all means, you can use this glue, and I do have used it on the other one partially. So I'm mixing and matching. Whatever your preference, you can use tear and tape. You could sit by the TV doing a whole lot of this. I like that you can match this to your gift, like, or your wrapping paper or something, you know, so it's nice to be able to match. You can get the kids on the job doing this. So we have 4 small ones, and I mix them up in that. Obviously add in a glue there. Sometimes you do have to hold it a touch. So then we have our 4 larger ones. So we can just set them aside like that, so we know which ones are bigger. You can make them like more differentiated by having longer lengths. So then we start assembling. Now for the first one, I flip it over because I want the bottom to have a nice smooth finish, you know, so others have that at the bottom. So add a bit of glue, and then you can put the one with the back on it, so you have the front facing. But just for the first one, I do that. So then hold it a little bit, just so it does sit. Sometimes you'll find it does pop up. We can just restick it. And then we have one going diagonally. You can use this, it's just a little bit tricky because all those layers and things going on. And you have to be like an octopus and have several hands going, holding bits and pieces together. So that's your first part done. Then you start layering the smaller pieces. So we'll go like that again, and I'll start with that one. How much do you pay for these in the shop? Well, it can be a little bit pricey, don't they? And sometimes the colors are a bit If I, not sure. You don't get colors like this in the shop. So I'm just holding, just making sure I'm holding it together. Sorry, I just haven't turned the light on. That might be a touch better. Isn't this peachy paper just beautiful? It's, and that. So you can see it's getting a bit bulky, and but it just looks a bit really pretty. And just you can see it on a gift, just looking so pretty. And this one. That's it. So we have assembled the main part. Now we have to have a little centerpiece. And I don't think I'll put the tails on this, but with the other one, I just created the same size and used our banner sticker punch to create that little tag. So I'm going to go, I'll just say about, maybe a bit short. I'm guessing about 4 centimeters, right? A bit short, I'll just cut another bit. This is to create the little loop in the center, so there's a finish point. So it does have to be a little bit more curved, so it's going to fold in on itself pretty much. And I do want it to go under, so we'll see how that goes. This is the one I might add a little bit of tearing tape, just so I have a bit of something to stick it onto. So that last one, I've just added some tearing tape as well. It did move a bit, and that just helped me. It gave me a bit of time. That's the good thing with this glue, liquid glue. It gives you time, a little bit of time to what we call wiggle room. See that? So it just gives a finish, that little center. That was about 4 centimeters, but you can make it longer and then just tuck it under. Just hold it for a few seconds and it will adhere. And you can see that going in between, and it's really pretty, and it will match beautifully with our paper there. So I put that aside. I'm going to bring in this little box. So of course this paper is, even though it's a whole 12 inches, it is not going to go around. So let's just start by sticking, like you would wrapping paper, just sticking the two pieces together. And I'll just use some glue. And to make sure it's straight, I will flip it around. And I just love this side too. We will have to cut this down. We'll fix it up and then see how it goes. And you can always use that excess bit, can't you? But do not go this way. Now, easier. Now, you can measure and score this. I find the easiest way is just to feel it and bend that or score it with your fingers. Because sometimes when you do score it, it can be a touch out, just depending on how you assemble that, not assemble, but coordinate boxing and things. So I will trim that down, and I might do that. I've got a snip there, so I know, okay, that's where I've got to cut. And I will, sorry, I was off camera then, so sorry. Yeah, I've just given it a snip there, so I will take that to the trimmer and trim that down, and I will make a snip there, so I know, okay, that's where I've got to cut as well. So we'll bring in our trimmer. So that's where I'm just going a little bit over, and can be used on a card or something else. You could even use it for some sort of gift wrapping or a little box. Yes, you can make teeny mini boxes. And we've got that. So now we've got our little score lines we've made with this, our rough score lines, I should say. So then we've got our center there, and you can barely see that. I'm just gonna do that. And I will just stick that like that, and then I will add a bit more glue on the other side. So we want both sides to stick well. And I will just add a bit of glue there. It's just simple wrapping. You could do it with wrapping paper. But I like the idea of the double-sided paper for the rosette. And when you do that with the ball, you can have matching paper. So now, we'll bring that in. And if you wanted, you could have a little, you could glue it, I wouldn't. So then they can just, the recipient can just slip that off and use that like that. Once it's stuck, we can adjust those little loops. So they open out a bit. I might have to use some of this because I think it's the depth of it. It just keeps lifting up. So just gonna see what I can do here. I like this. I'm just inspired, I should say, to find this bundle. If I can find it, yes. Just gonna see whether there's any sentiments that would work, and I think that Let's Celebrate You would work. Or you could put Happy Birthday, whatever you like. Oh my god, Let's Celebrate You. Happy Birthday. Looking at it upside down is not helping me. Where is it? Alright, here we are. Let me see. Thanks so much. Peach. Let's celebrate you. So just a quick little sentiment would make it just finish off this little gift. I'm just getting some Capiz's cardstock in my scraps, and we can. So this is totally, you can see it's my scraps, and I might go with some. While I stretch over in front of the camera, some early espresso ink. And just a very simple, very simple sentiment. I was going to trim it, but I think maybe it might fit in here. I'm not certain. Yes, it does, and that would work fine. This is our double oval punch, so you can layer that as well. And just have something like that. So I've probably gone a little bit extra, but as I said, you don't need to. The box is pretty. But that's just what I do sometimes. I start with one thing and end up with another thing. One thing in my brain, and then creativity. That's what happens, isn't it? So just lifting those roots. So I hope that gives you some ideas for some Christmas decorating and gift packaging. And if you didn't see my video yesterday with regards to the little paper bags I made, just take a look at that. That's another little idea I had, which I cased, and it's just some fun which you can use with our designer series paper. If you like this video, please feel free to share it. I really appreciate that, and hit the subscribe button so you can get notified of all my videos. So I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you on later in the week. Every Wednesday night at 7:30, I have a Creative Escape weekly Facebook Live. So join me for that each Wednesday night, and have a lovely week.